Hey guys, it's PDZ bringing you another video. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to make a video on benzodiazepine withdrawal. Klonopin, specifically Klonopin, um, clonazepam is its official name. Clonazepam, Klonopin, Paxam, whatever you want to call it. Rivotril, whatever. I've been on it for nearly 2 years, and my country decided it would be a good idea to have a shortage of it. So I was left with no other option. I ran out of all my tablets. I get prescribed a 1 week supply that ran out, and what happened was I had to call my doctor and I got Valium instead. But Valium is weak compared to clonazepam, so I don't really feel anything when I take the Valium. It sort of eases the anxiety, but it doesn't cause a psychoanalytic or psychoactive or whatever you call it, like a chemical high. It just sort of mellows the anxiety. That's all it does, which is still okay, which is the intended purpose anyway. But yeah, so I was put on 15 milligram of Valium to replace 2 milligrams of clonazepam, and the worst withdrawal of my life. So yeah, the worst withdrawal of my life. It first started out, I don't know, the sun blocking the view. I got it. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And um, I first day I had a really bad headache. I thought it was just like a migraine, because I get migraine sometimes. It felt like someone was taking my eyes out. That's how bad it was. It felt like someone was clawing my eyes out. That's literally how bad it was. I thought someone was taking my eyes out. It just got worse. On the second day, it got worse. So I took acetaminophen, or as we call it in all parts of the world, paracetamol. Except America, we call it paracetamol. Here in Australia and UK and other countries. But in America, they call it acetaminophen for some reason. But I took that as prescribed. It's 5 or 6 tablets a day. It did work. It did help. But yeah, man, it just fucking got worse. And then on the second day, I noticed I had a bit of the chills, and I was sweating for no reason. I was sweating, and I thought, oh, here we go again. Maybe I have COVID. Maybe I have a flu. Although it's summer here in Australia, so that wouldn't make sense. So I just kept sweating. I had the worst body aches of my life, similar to COVID. Like like when I would go for a massage, all the tension was up here in my shoulders, all the way down to my legs, to my thighs. I can't show you because the camera's a bit crappy. All the way to my thighs, and up here all the way into my shoulders. It was all tense, and yeah, I was sweating like a pig. My pillow was all wet. Like literally drenched in sweat, and it just got worse. On day 4, I got nausea. I didn't vomit. I almost did. Just had nausea. But yeah, it just spiraled out of control, and I had to temporarily increase my diazepam dose from 15 milligrams to about 30 milligrams so we could get a equivalency to be close, 2 milligram of clonazepam. So yeah, man, it just really sucked, and it was awful, and I don't wish anyone to go through it. Benzo withdrawal is by far the worst. The only withdrawal that's been similar to benzo withdrawal is oxycodone withdrawal. That was absolute hell. That was 3 days of hell. But that was mainly manifesting itself in cravings, which was more of a psychological component, while the benzo withdrawal was more related to physical symptoms, which were much, much worse. So yeah, really, really, really bad, and I wish no one goes through it. So if you're taking 2 milligrams of clonazepam or Klonopin, make sure your equivalent benzodiazepine is the same dose as because if it's less, you're going to have withdrawal and it's going to suck. You might not have seizures because the diazepam prevents that, but you still might have really bad withdrawal like what I mentioned. Thankfully no rebound anxiety or insomnia. But yeah, it really sucks, so be really, really, really careful. Take it short term, use only when needed, and don't make the same mistake I did. So that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.